Hello, Awifians. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you all. Wherever you may be in the world, I hope you're well. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I do not come up normally on Sundays, but sometimes I do. On days like this, I could not prevent myself, I could not stop myself from coming here. So please take a minute to share this short live stream with your family and friends. Come join me. Let's talk about what's not going right in this world. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching live. I would really like to know where you're watching this live stream from. And it's time for us to have a little chat. I normally don't give the platform or do not portray anything which has to do with race or sex but today I had to come up because the images that we see of Black people in the US being mistreated by the police is not acceptable. I do not understand why we are having these images, this kind of brutality during such times. I understand that Corona has brought out the worst of people because we've been locked down, confined for months and months. But this does not explain the brutality that's being portrayed out there. Law and order is supposed to protect people. And irrespective of your convictions about race, I do not understand the brutality. Where do we seem to be going? What do we want to teach our children? My family is mixed, so I do not understand. My friends are from all over the world. I do not understand. We can have differences. There are Black people who are racist. There are white people who are racist. But the brutality that comes with it is so shocking and so, disappointing to see that up to today, as we speak in this decade, people can be so little, can be so petty to express whatever opinion they have like this, leading to death. And the worst one that made me to decide to come up is the brutality against a 14-year-old girl. We do not want to create a platform, to portray these people and their actions. And we do not want to keep emphasizing the importance of loving one another. It is up to you to know what you're doing. It is up to you to be the person that you want to be. Your opinion is your opinion. But that you enforce this on others with such brutality is what is not accepted. And to all of you watching right now or as a replay, staying silent is also not okay. This cannot be the topic of our lives, but we must come up, we must speak up in our own little way, be it a post on your profile, be it just calling a friend of color or be it white or, it's also showing up. I think it's important that we speak up how we feel about this without aggression. I think it's important we really express our feeling on this subject, because the more we express our feelings and that we voice it out, we begin to understand the pain we cause to others, and we begin to understand the other point, those who cause the pain, what their point is, if there is any, which I do not believe there is any point in killing somebody just because they are Black. How long will this continue? How long can we carry on with this attitude? What's going on in people's mind? What's going on in their head when you decide to carry such an act with such brutality? It's time for us to really think. It's not okay to not say a word. It's not okay not to do anything. It's not okay to be silent. We need to know. We need to tell the world how we feel. And as I speak out today on this platform, for myself, and I hope for many others, this is not okay. This is not acceptable. Slavery is over. America was made up by slaves, built by slaves. They do have a right to that country. So I don't understand. And now I start seeing comments of Americans, Black Americans, saying there is a difference between blacks and blacks and black. This is getting out of hand. This is not the point of discussion here. So I will really encourage each one of you to speak out in your own way, either through a comment, either through, calling someone just to say, we're of opposite colors, but we do love each other. We understand each other. This is a time of solidarity. This is a time of connecting with yourself to know exactly who you are, what you stand for, and what you don't stand for. I personally, it's not okay with me. It's not okay. Can I change this? I don't think so. But I will speak up. Racism is not accepted in any form. Killing somebody because of their skin color is not accepted in any form. And law and order is supposed to protect. It's supposed to protect its citizens, not kill them. So please speak out in the comments below, on your profile, call someone. If we need to have specific live stream on this subject, so be it. This is the life in which we live in. This platform is your platform. Let me know if we really need to sit and discuss how you feel about this. Yesterday, we talked about burnout, self-awareness. How can we implement some of the tips that we had yesterday into what's going on right now? I couldn't sleep at night. I woke up with a terrible headache. Terrible headache. I couldn't sleep. What world are we living in? What is this issue? How big is this issue of color that you kill somebody in no time? That you will brutalize somebody and kill them in no time. I mean, kill. They're gone for good. They are gone for good. They will never come back. They cannot explain themselves. They cannot say goodbye to their loved ones. What the heck is going on? How dare we? How dare we? They're gone for good. That guy is gone for good. There was another video about Amy Copper, I think. I can't remember the name. I saw that just yesterday, about this lady with a dog calling the police because she saw a black man in the park of Manhattan, I think. And her words, don't come close to me. Don't come close to me. I'll call the cops. I'll tell them an African American is coming close to me. You have you plan everything to condemn somebody that's coming close to you. Things are coming up on their own, and we have to think about our lives. We have to think about this planet, this world. For those of you with kids or without kids, I don't care if you have kids or not, you have cousins, nephews, and what world do you want to leave behind? What images? We saw images from before, and we thought we could do a better job to make this world a safe place for our children. This is the time. I challenge you to speak out in your own way. I challenge you not to make this an okay problem. I really challenge you. So we have a comment, which I appreciate. That's from Facebook. Racism was a tool I used by a small group to create disruption and conflict between white and black mostly. I come from South Africa, where the true source of racism and apartheid were never fully known to the public. Yes, we can say it was the white people, but it wasn't the entire white population. There was a small group of people in government who were influenced by a small group of people in Germany. Remember, Germany was the heart of racism and discrimination. They murdered over 6 million people. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with what you're saying. Not everybody is a racist. Not all white people are racist. Yes, there were many people killed in Germany, 6 million people, yes. But the Germany I know today, Germany is a huge country. And that was then. And not even everybody who was then at that time killed. There were a handful of idiots that made a mess of that country. There are still a handful of idiots destroying images of that country. So are there idiots in South Africa, in other countries in Africa, in Europe. Those are the racists. You and I are not. Those are the racists. You and I are not. And my point of speaking up is that this should not get widespread and poison the minds of good people. That we start looking at each other as a problem. I stand here today to all my white friends, to my in-laws who are white, who are from Germany, from America, from across the planet. Racism is not an issue. And by no means will I use this or take this to start looking at you differently. No. We should respect, those extremists. They are extremists. And please, let's not destroy our reputation. Let's not condemn one another for no good reason. Those people are racist. You and I are you and I. I hope this stays where it belongs and that it doesn't create more conflict than it should. I hope that we start to appreciate each other more rather than start dividing ourselves. I hope we get to understand that skin color is just a bullshit. It's just a bullshit. We should really grow up here. We should grow up. If you have issues to resolve them in an amicable way. But to kill somebody, dead and gone, this has gone too far. Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. We need to hear your voices. So I will let you for a few minutes to really think about it. I hope I will get more. We're going to get more comments like what we just have from this person from South Africa. Thank you so much for voicing, your opinion. You've just spoken out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing up, because not everybody has that courage. I'll go back live on again in French because I did program it so Facebook doesn't kick me out. Do take care of yourself. It was a pleasure spending this few minutes with you. I hope you will speak up. I hope you will show up in your own little way. Thank you and have a beautiful Sunday. I'll be back in a few seconds in French.